Good morning, everybody. It's Matt Modi here with Jedi Modi Sports Network. And welcome to another episode of the Dong Report, where I give out my favorite MLB home run picks of the day. So I didn't have any dongs for you guys yesterday because we were fully committed to NFL Sunday. But on Saturday, I gave out 3 home run picks. We got one of those 3 to cash. We ended the day up 1.30 units thanks to the odds. That brings our total profit on the Dong Report season to date up to 73.65 units, 12.6% ROI, meaning if you are a $100 unit bettor, you are up over 7K specifically solely on these home run picks. It's been amazing. Sad to see the season come to an end soon, but we're going to ride this out as long as we can. As for today, I only have 2 home run picks for you guys to tail. It's a pretty gross slate of games in that we only have 4, and 2 of them are very, very bad from a weather perspective. So I didn't want to find 3 picks for the sake of having 3, so I narrowed it down to only 2. But I do like these 2 quite a bit. Before I get into those 2, if you're not already, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, comment on this one specifically, letting me know your thoughts. And let's chat dongs. The first play that we're going to have today is in the Rangers versus Angels game, and we are taking Corey Seeger to hit a home run. That is at plus 350 odds at FanDuel. Now, Corey Seager is just an incredible player, which always feels good when you're backing a player who's amazing. I will admit I am a little bit mad at him because we had him on our Dong Report on Saturday. He did not hit one, but he did hit one both on Friday and yesterday on Sunday. So, of course, that's how things go. We're giving him a chance to redeem himself today, mostly because he's been on fire, and that really bodes well for us. Overall, despite missing 6 weeks back in April to the May timeframe, he still has 33 home runs on the year, and unsurprisingly, if you look at his advanced stats, everything looks really well when it comes to Corey Seager. The 2 stats that I look at are ISO rate and barrel rate. ISO rate stands for isolated power, legitimately just measures how much power a batter has. Barrel rate measures how well the batter hits the barrel of the bat when they make contact, with the logic being if you can barrel the bat up well and you can hit for power, home runs are probably going to come. So Corey Seager, his advanced stats, ISO rate is at 31.3%. Now for context, anything that is 25% and above for ISO rate is considered excellent. This is according to FanGraphs, and it's the highest rating they give is excellent. So Corey Seager, 31.3% well in the excellent threshold. And barrel rate, anything that is 15% and above is considered excellent. And same logic, it's the highest rating that they go. So overall, he's excellent in both categories of ISO rate and barrel rate, which I love. Looking at this specific matchup, the Angels are pitching Patrick Sandoval on the mound, and the source I use for this data is Ballpark Pal, and they list this as an extreme advantage in favor of Corey Seager. Now, Sandoval is a left-handed pitcher, and generally Corey Seager is better against righties than he is against lefties, but Ballpark Pal, which looks at obviously the handedness, also looks at the types of pitches the pitcher pitches, the types of pitches that the batter hits well, comes up with the rating, lists this as an extreme advantage in favor of Corey Seager, 10 out of 10 advantage in favor of the batter, which is obviously great for us. And then looking at Seager in the past, just as his recent stats as well, his ISO rate in the past month is 31.3%. In the past 14 days, it's 28.8%. Excellent. Putting in excellent numbers recently as well. Very confident Corey Seager is going to mash one for us tonight, cashing our first play. And next up in the Astros versus Mariners game, we're taking Julio Rodriguez to hit a home run. This is at plus 280 odds at FanDuel. So I'll get the negative out of the way first on this one. Pretty scary pitching matchup with Justin Verlander on the mound for the Astros. Obviously a very, very good pitcher. With that said, I did look at the matchup between Julio and Verlander in this one. And this is another example in which Ballpark Pal lists this as an extreme advantage in favor of the batter. 10 out of 10 advantage, again, in favor of Julio. And Julio does have decent stats against Verlander in his career. He's got 16 at-bats total. He's hit 1 home run in those 16 at-bats, and he's hitting 250. So it's not as though Verlander has completely shut him down. Now, looking at Julio in a little bit more detail, he He is over a month removed from that ridiculous stretch that he went on in August. I think at one point in August, it was in the middle of August, he had 17 straight hits. I believe it was something like that, which is just ridiculous. Unfortunately, like I said, we're over a month past that, so they're not factoring into any of his recent numbers. But those recent numbers, even without that, even being past that date, are still pretty good. He's only got 1 home run in his last 10 games, which isn't great, but in the past month, his ISO rate is 35.1%. That's obviously excellent. Love Julio to match one for us tonight, cashing our second and final pick for this evening. No honorable mentions for today. I just put 1 unit on each of them individually. I put $5 on a parlay of both of them. Let's hope we can get at least one of them to cash, because then we are making money. But the goal here is to go 2 for 2. If that happens, make sure to comment, ride with me, all that good stuff. Appreciate everybody for watching, and have a good one.